Being an athlete and a student can be overwhelming. I was just 4 years old when I started playing softball. I loved it so much I used to watch the older girls play on television. I always dreamed that I would get there someday. I strived to get where they were. Watching the girls play made me believe anything is possible and it could happen to me. I wanted to grow up playing softball until I got to the collegiate level. All the hard work and practicing was a long process to get where I wanted. I had to better myself as a player so I could play in high school. As I got to high school, I had to prepare myself to play with older girls, and it was challenging adjusting to play with a new team. Balancing schoolwork and softball was very difficult. I thought it was going to be simple, but it turned out to be quite hard. I had classes every day until 2:30. Then we had practice at the fields at 3:15 until 5:30, 6 o'clock. It would change some days. After practice was the only time I had to study and do my work. I loved the sport. There was no way I would quit just because of some schoolwork. I'm just glad I had good grades, which made it easier for me to play. It was especially hard not seeing my friends outside of school during softball season. Since there was no time in between my schoolwork and practice, it was hard when my closest friends wanted to hang out, but I just could not miss practice or not do my schoolwork. I finished high school with good grades and playing the sport I loved. Entering college, I had a lot of pressure on me with my family, hoping that I would play softball through my years of college. I told my family I was scared I wouldn't be able to do both, with everyone telling me that college is not like high school, and I would be studying all the time. I unfortunately did not play softball at the University of Rhode Island my first year. I went home every weekend to play with my team for my last year with them. I'm glad I got to play with my team for the last time, bringing home a championship trophy. It was successful throughout the fall season, going home to play softball all weekend. When I had tons of work to do, I ended up managing to do both. Going to softball for a few hours, then going home to only focus on my schoolwork and what I needed to get done. College is definitely not what I had expected. I'm just glad my first year is almost over and I will be prepared for next year as I will be playing softball at the University of Rhode Island. As I told my parents that I will be playing softball next year, my mom's face lit up in happiness. She always loved watching me play. It made me so happy to know my parents are always going to support me. I can't wait to take on my sophomore year of college, balancing schoolwork and softball.